Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel, Keeping It Real with Shay. I hope everybody is having a great Thursday evening. And thank you all for coming and spending about 45 minutes to an hour with me today. Before I welcome back my guest for part two, I just want to let everybody know, of course, if you're not subscribed yet to Keeping It Real with Shay, please do subscribe, smash that thumbs up button, comment on any of my videos, and of course, click that notification bell so you'll be up to date on all of my upcoming vlogs and live chats. I just also want to give a shout out to Auntie Wang in Miami and of course GC Lifestyle. Thank you so much for coming by and watching. I'm just so excited, guys. I mean, how was your week? I know it's Thursday. It's been, I don't know, this week has been kind of weird. Weird in a sense where it's like it kind of flew by so fast. And we're already at the end of February, and it's crazy. I cannot believe that we're already heading into March. It feels like it was just New Year's like yesterday. Right? But I just wanted to plug in, since we are on the topic of February ending, I want to announce that next week, starting next week, which is March, so the first Friday, I will be starting my MoMpreneur series. So make sure you guys tune in for that because I have so many mompreneurs that is scheduled to be live with me here on Keeping It Real with Shay for the month of March. So my first guest next Friday, I'm hoping, and I'm pretty sure I confirmed it, but she is she's a mompreneur and she is in the business of skincare. But hers is Moroccan organic skincare. And she actually dropped off a few samples for me to try. So stay tuned for that because I am gonna do a sample. So I'm gonna try the products and do a review and see how it is on my skin for the next week before we chat with her. So look out for that, guys, because I met her and she's amazing. And you know, I'm just excited to be able to interview different mompreneurs. And I'm sure that you guys, my viewers, and other viewers will enjoy that as well. So I do want to give a shout out to Glory REVECHE Vlogs. Hello, thank you so much for coming by. All right, guys, so you asked and I listened from my last live chat session last Friday. We were talking with gStylist, and after that I got a lot of messages about you know, having her back on the show. People were saying that we had such good rapport, and you know, Gretchen and I were talking throughout the week, and I was like, you know what, how about we just do a live? And I talked to her yesterday and I'm like, hey, are you up to doing live tomorrow? So it was so last minute, but hey, she was ready to jump on board. So without further ado, guys, let me introduce to you Gretchen Cruz.
Hi.
Hi, Gretch.
How are you?
How are you? I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing good, thank you. I'm so excited.
Awesome. So how has your week been since we last spoke, or since I last saw you, not spoke, we spoke
Yeah.
earlier, but
It was good. So that was Friday, so I had a good weekend, and then today was it's usually, the regular weekday, and then today was quite busy, but still we survive. We
you
survived.
survived.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what? It gets hectic, right? We get like, you know, we have good days, we have bad days.
Yes.
Um, Oh, we have somebody, Karen Miranda. Do you know what
Oh,
Karen
yes,
Miranda?
yes, Karen. Yeah.
Oh, hi, Karen. Okay,
Yes.
so Karen is watching. Hello. Journeys with
Welcome.
Mitch. Aloha. Aloha.
Hi.
Thank you so much for watching. Yeah, you were telling me about your day today. It was super hectic. You
Yes,
had
I had someone to come in for a hair trial, and her wedding is on Saturday, so I'm excited for that
oh wow, a wedding on Saturday. Well, you know what?
one.
Let's talk about that a little bit because
Okay.
it being the pandemic and are you guys still in gray lockdown?
Durham, I think we're open. Like our stores are open.
Oh, so you're
Yeah.
like us, red zone, I think,
Is it red? I don't even watch the
or
news.
orange. I don't even know.
Because actually I'm really stressed watching the news, so I'm like, okay, just stop watching it for a bit. But I know that we're open in a lot of like when I went to Walmart and other places, I've seen a lot of like cars on the store. So honestly,
Okay.
I don't go out unless I have to.
Yeah,
And it's
yeah.
actually
Well,
funny
oops,
how
sorry.
now it's funny for me because I always complain I want to go out, but then when I'm okay to go out, I'm just I'm lazy. I'll just stay home.
Yeah. No, I actually wanted to ask you, sorry. I kind of lost I kicked my ring light by accident.
Okay.
Um so we were talking about you having a wedding. Okay, so how does that play out? That it's like, because you are one of the vendors, okay? How does it pan out in terms of the pandemic? Where is the wedding going to be? And like, are there restrictions? Like, do you even know what's happening? Like, how was the bride? Was she nervous? Like,
So this bride, I feel bad for her because we've been on and off with the schedule. Like for example, the trial. We had scheduled a few times, and then we had to move it, cancel it, and finally, I think it's a good timing right now for her to get to actually push through the wedding. And there's a lot of restrictions. Like for example, I think there's only 5 people allowed in the room. So for a
oh
bride
wow.
who's planning a wedding, you should consider having maybe 2 rooms, or like stick to the schedule. Let's say there's only 4 people in the room or 2 people in the room, and then people would have to take turns to come in.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone's wearing a mask, and yeah, like I think they're not allowed to do a reception. So they just
Oh, they're
have to
not.
go take photos and I think go to the wedding or to the ceremony.
Ceremony.
Yeah,
Oh, so they're not doing a reception.
they're not allowed.
Oh, wow. Because I heard, like, here in Halton region,
Okay.
it's actually 30% of the capacity of the venue.
Oh, okay. Or maybe it depends. I don't know. Like I know that she's not doing her
You
um
know what, though?
reception.
I don't know. How do you feel? But you know what? I was talking to, I forget who I was talking to. I was talking to a bride actually yesterday
Mhm.
or the day before, and actually last night. So she's planning to get married next month.
Okay.
Um, so um, so we were talking about just her program because she had asked me to be an MC, right? So fun fact, guys, if you don't know, I do host weddings and events.
Yeah.
So I was talking to her yesterday and last night, and she was saying that they couldn't really plan with the venue yet because they're waiting to see what if the restriction of like, because we're in a red zone is going to be lifted because it's only about 30% of the capacity.
Yeah.
Okay. But I was telling her, don't forget to ask if you could dance because I know dancing is a
Yes.
no-no. And then
Yeah,
at
that's
10
what I've heard.
p.m.,
Yes.
yeah, and then at 10 p.m., I think the bar is supposed to shut down. So they're,
Yeah.
so what's left? Like, I guess you can, I told her you could probably have performers.
Mhm.
I just don't think you could dance. And then there's certain amount of people per table. So
Oh, I
as a couple, that is trying to plan a wedding, that's very stressful
yes,
nowadays,
yeah,
right?
it is. Yeah.
So do you have to wear a mask then the whole entire, well, yeah, I guess so, right?
Yes.
Because you're so close. I see.
I do wear. My sister is a nurse. I don't know if this is allowed, but she would give me her stuff. Like I think they're provided with stuff to protect themselves, and then I guess some of it she doesn't want it because she has a
Face
she did
shield.
the swabbing, yeah. So she has the facial and she has the mask. So she gave me this sunglass, like a glass. You know when you do science
It's a
experiment.
it's a shield. Yeah, it's
No, it's
goggles.
not a full. It's not a full
It's
shield.
goggles.
Yeah,
Yeah,
those goggles. I mean,
yeah,
like
yeah.
I look good on it when I wear it. So I'm like, I'll still wear it. Like I wear that sometimes, or I would have the shield. So
So do
either.
you wear that and then you wear a mask?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
So
Well,
I just wanted to make sure that I'm not harming them and they're not harming me. So I just want to make sure that we're all safe. And also,
yeah.
I'm sure they're also like careful. Like
Oh,
everyone's like
yeah.
on the edge. Yeah.
I just think like we won't be out of the masks for a very
For a
long time.
while. Yes.
Yeah, I think we'll always be wearing a mask.
Yeah.
Like I'm like
For now, yeah, I
so
think so.
used to it now.
Yes. And you know what's funny? Actually, I go to Japan to visit my mom, right? Because she lives in Japan. And the funny thing
Oh,
about it is they're so used to it. So when we went on vacation 2019, it was winter time and my mom said, "Oh, you guys should wear a mask. There's influenza right going
oh,
around." And I thought, I'm okay. Like I don't want it. Like even Pat like doesn't want to have to put on a mask. But me,
yeah.
okay, I'll wear it. I don't really care. Like my daughter loves it. They have like those tiny masks and like it's something that's usual for them. It's not something it's even
Unusual.
fashionable. Yeah, it's even
Yeah.
fashionable for some. And then my mom said, if you don't wear a mask and you're sick and you cough, people would stare at you.
Wow. Here we don't even care.
Exactly. So
I
it
mean,
was
before.
yeah. So now I think it's just for them it's a regular thing, and then now for us it's becoming, the norm.
Yeah, no, for sure, for sure.
Mhm.
I was thinking about that too, actually. I was thinking, oh my gosh, imagine how we will be now when we touch doors, when we like, just anything is going to be so different,
Yeah.
like with the kids. Like my daughter's so anal when it comes to like whenever, like earlier they went out, her and her brother went out to Walmart, the two of
Yeah.
them. And then the moment they came back, she she was like, wash your hands, don't touch anything,
Yeah.
wash your hands. Like
I'm actually
she
the same
was
thing.
so like
I
she's so
feel
phobic.
bad for our kids because the paranoid type of mom. So
Yeah.
I feel like sometimes I shock her like don't touch that, like don't touch, or like before you touch that wash your hands. Like
Yeah.
I feel like I should calm myself down.
No, don't.
But like I'm so paranoid. Yeah, I
No,
feel
it's okay.
like
It's okay to be paranoid.
yeah, someone told me that too. Like it's okay to be paranoid because
Oh,
you're
for sure.
right.
For sure.
Yeah.
Okay, so before we continue, I just want to do some shout outs. So Goody Camboy says, wow, for the second time guesting gStylist, congratulations. Yes,
Thank you.
second guesting. And of course, Charlene Drums.
Hi,
She
Ate Chan.
says, shout out to everyone.
Hi.
And then Glory REVECHE Vlogs says, hello, guys. So we have quite a few people, so it's great. Thank you all again so much for tuning in, and be prepared because we're about to do something pretty cool.
Um,
So
Mhm.
So, Gretch, tell me about so you do trials. You do trials at your house?
I do trials sometimes at my house or sometimes in their location, depending on where they are or how, like, for, I have to consider the convenience on their part.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true, which is good. That's good. That's so cool though, like doing trials and stuff. I wish hosts can do trials.
Trials as well,
I
right?
don't know how, but I just usually meet with my brides and yeah, bride and groom and just kind of say, okay, what's the program? Is there any, it's very, very basic,
Yeah.
but yeah, no, that's so much fun. Like even when they do trials for makeup, like I think that is so cool. Like that's so much fun. I want to say hi to Geraldine Condes. Hi to Geraldine. And she's from the team of Auntie Wang in Miami. Shout out and thank you so much.
No.
And yeah, and then Charlene Drums says mega shout out to everyone here. And then she says she's waiting for the singing segment.
Again,
Yeah. So we'll
prepared for
probably
that.
close with you singing. So you can start thinking about what you're gonna sing.
Okay.
Okay. So today, guys, I got some messages about Gretch, um, and her remember when she was working with Our Lady, Our Ladyhead,
Yes,
and
our
she did,
lady friend.
she did a quick updo, which is something that's popular for some brides, like the messy look. And then she also did something for us moms who are always on the go. Oh, actually, she's my sister-in-law. Oh, okay. So Ate Geraldine is Auntie Wang in Miami's sister-in-law. Hi, Auntie Wang. I was waiting for you to come back. Thank you so much for um for tuning in. Yes, what's her name, Greg? She should have a name. What?
The
Oh, we
lady
call her
friend.
Lady. I call her
Yeah,
Lady.
lady is a nice,
Lady.
nice
Lady.
lady.
Yes.
Actually, I have a friend, lady when I was young. I wonder where she is now.
Aw, Lady, if you're out there,
Yeah,
Gretchen Cruz is looking for you.
yeah.
Okay, so yes, so she did an updo for brides, the messy look, and then she did a hair like a just for us
Yeah.
moms who are on the go and we just want to just put our hair up and go. So today, because a lot of people asked and I listened and we listened, a gStylist, also known as Gretchen Cruz, also known as gStylist, is going to do a hair tutorial. Okay, so sisterettes, make sure you're listening and you're watching because she is gonna do a hair tutorial. So Gretch, the floor is yours. I might disappear on and off the screen so that
Okay.
everybody could see you. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. So go ahead.
Okay, so this hair tutorial that I'm gonna do is somewhat similar to what I did last time. However, we're just gonna have a twist to it because I am a rocker chick by heart, and also I love vintage and all those like 50s, 60s looks. So, and also this is good for people who doesn't really want to do or curl their hair. So I'm gonna use an accessory again. If you have this, what do you call this? Tale, ipit, like that string thingy.
Hair,
I'm sorry,
hair, gosh,
tale. Sorry,
band. Not
Tagalog.
hair band, rubber
There
band.
you go.
Rubber.
If you have rubber and you have a bandana,
Elastic,
yeah, there
hair
you go,
elastic.
elastic, and you have bandana, okay?
Oh,
We're going back to 60s, people, 60s, 50s, okay?
I want a bandana.
And also
Cool.
too, if your hair is curly and you don't want to touch it, is you just want to keep it natural curls, this is good for you. So what
Okay,
we're
awesome.
gonna do is you're going to part your hair, or actually you're gonna grab a few strands, like framing your face. This is why I suggest when you get a haircut, you always ask for a face framing layers in the front, right? Even if you don't have layers at the back. My hair, unfortunately, is long. Even though I'm a hairstylist, I cannot go out and get myself a haircut. And I don't want to cut my hair because I always go to a professional. Okay, so I'm just like, putting some stuff like that, and then I'm gonna put this on the side, and then I'll do the front as well. Like if you have bangs, it's time to show them off, and you just basically gonna get a few pieces that looks great, or you can even tie it up like this already, and then you can do a high pony actually. If you don't have a lot of time, right? And then basically you're just grabbing like a few pieces there. Oh wait, actually no. Like over here. This is like good for bridal hair as well. If you can hire a hairstylist like me, but you want to do it yourself or do it to someone, okay? And then I'm just gonna like do a simple ponytail, but you will like create like a bun thingy, majiggy right there. And then you just like twist it, and then you get bobby pins, and you're just gonna pin whatever like on the side. Are you guys still there? So like that.
Yeah, still here.
So basically I'm making a bun, okay? So you look Japanese now.
Oh, I thought you were, I'm glad you're doing it on yourself. I thought you were going to use
Yes, I'm not
lady
gonna do it
again.
on my lady friend so that you guys can all relate. So that you guys can do it to yourself and suffer like me.
Oh, no.
This is why we work out, people. Okay, so there you go. And then what I do, I have you can buy whatever, but this is actually a volumizing styling powder. Should I do it like this, like a YouTuber? Okay, so this is to volumize your hair. So you basically just do it like that. You just pour it on.
Oh, wow. I didn't even know those,
This is a
I
powder.
didn't even know those things exist.
Yeah, so it's magic. So you basically put it wherever you want to put or add volume, right? And then you just scratch it like that so that it could go to your roots, and then you can even put it on your bun to actually add volume and texture to it, right? So then if your hair is longer, you will have more hair. You will have a messy bun going on in there, okay? So that's my hairstyle, right? And then now you can also use a headband, right? Or any cloth or whatever. So then now you're going to make a triangle, and this triangle, this end right here, you would attach it to this end, so it will have like this. So basically, I just want it to be smaller, okay? Like a smaller headband sort of thing. So then it would be like this, right? You know, when you were young, like your auntie or uncle will have this in red or blue. Well, I have this, and I got this from Value Village, by the way. I'm a big Value Village girl. So there, and I'm just gonna put it on this side, not like in the middle, but you can also do that, I guess, in the middle. And I'm just gonna do this. And then tie it. There you go. And then you're basically pinning it. You're gonna pin it in place.
I love it.
And then
Very nice.
if you don't like doing your hair, you can also add accessories to your hair so that it adds a little bit of something. Or, you know what I mean?
You know what? I want to wear, and maybe you could kind of help me out with this.
Okay.
I want to put like a scarf in my hair.
yes,
So almost like a bandana.
Yes, and then it has like that flowy thingy.
Or no, I don't want like just here, like you know how you wrap it
Oh
like
yes,
it's like
yes.
silk or something. I
Like
did that before.
oh, cool.
And then you
Okay,
just kind of put it. Yeah.
okay. Oh yeah, so sorry. So in this part, we're going to just curl it. So I have a barrel. This is 1 inch or I think 1.5. I can't remember anymore. And this is Numi, I think is the brand. So I don't like curling my hair too curly because it.
Oh,
So we want it to be just very natural, very rock star, right? And so what I'm going to do, I'm not gonna curl the ends. I'm just gonna like wrap it maybe twice, and then the ends you just want it straight, so you'll keep it. You see, I'm not touching the ends, so you're just gonna do that, and then drop it. So you don't want to curl it way too much, and then I'm gonna do this part right here. Like I said, my hair is longer now, but if it's shorter, and if I ask a hairstylist to style it like a face framing layer, then I it would look better because it's shorter. But actually, I see a lot of people having is it they call it tendrils. Some people would call it tendrils, like a longer tendrils in the front. So again, I'm not touching the ends. I'm just keeping it like that, and then I'm just I'm just gonna brush it out. I don't want it way too curly. And then
Gretch, have you ever tried the wand?
yes, this is the wand.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. On my clients, I don't like using the wand because I want to secure the curls and make sure. Now, this is why I don't like doing my hair is because on this side, I hate doing the right side. I'm the only hairstylist who doesn't really fix my hair unless I have to. But then, like I said, you can judge my skills, not my looks. Trust me, I'm very good. And then this one, the bangs part, you can add again the what do you call this, the powder, just so you can add volume, and you can also tease it in the front like this.
That is so cool.
I don't know if you guys can see in the camera, so I'm just teasing it with a tail comb, and then yeah, I'm just gonna tease it like that so it will give me volume, and then I'm just going to curl it again away from the face. I always curl my hair away from the face when it's on the in the front. It just it looks good. It looks better that way if it's away from the face. And then there you go. And then you just use your favorite products and you're
Wow.
done. So you just spray it out. I
Awesome.
have this hairstyle all the time. During those times where I used to have long hair and I don't know what to do with it. If it's not curly, if it's not on a big bun, then I have this. So yeah, like I wish I
Oh,
had
I love it. Oh,
years.
that's really cool. So guys, anybody have questions for Gretchen
Yeah,
while we're, here? Oh, so
there you go.
Charlene Drum says she loves this look.
Yes, very rocker chic. And I
Say she loves it.
my bandana with my lipstick by all dolled up by trees. I forget the name
Wow.
of this. I think this is Posh.
You're wearing Posh?
Yeah, the name of the lipstick. Yeah, the lippy. So there you go. That's
Charlene, okay, so Charlene Drum says, can you teach me a sexy look?
OMG. When did I ever become sexy? But sure. What kind of sexy is this? Like a big
It's just
hair?
messy. It's like messy
Yeah.
hair,
So
probably.
yeah. So basically, you just curl your hair like a wavy hair, and then you just mess it. Like put like a beach wave or texturizing spray, and then just tousle it. That's what I
Ah,
do. Yeah. Like for me,
so like,
okay, you see like the beach wave thing. The secret to beach wave is just not curl the ends. And then if you want like volume on your hair, if your hair is thin, just always use my advice is if you wash your hair, don't wash it with conditioner, and then dry it, and then blow dry the top, like the roots part. You just you know, if you're doing it yourself, you just how do you do this? Like you have to do it like this, and then like
Oh,
blow dry.
you flip,
Yes,
and
sorry,
then
I'm
you
looking
crunch.
at English words for some reason today. So
It's
yeah,
okay,
that's
you
what
can
I
use
do.
Tagalog words, no
So I
problem.
blow dry it upside down my hair, my head, and then when you flip it over, the volume is there, you know. And then you put product is always the key. So just use something to put volume on it, or texturize it, like texturizing hairspray, beach spray, salt beach spray, whatever. Those are the things that, you know, give that beachy hair wavy hair look.
Is there okay, because I remember it was my grandma's birthday, like 95th birthday, and I went to a salon because
Mhm.
I don't trust myself fixing
Do
my own hair. I could curl now. Like I'm so excited when I like curl my hair.
yeah.
But when I they did beach waves, and it was a guy that did my hair.
Okay.
They did beach waves, and it was like 11 in the morning. By the
Oh,
time I got like 6 o'clock, it was like done.
oh
And I have
no.
to care, right? So I
Yeah.
had to curl it myself, and I spent so much money.
Um, I think it because your hair texture probably doesn't stay, right? Like you said,
Which
it's
is
curly and it's
weird.
frizzy.
No, it's not oily. It's like it's coarse and it's thick and it's like frizzy.
Frizzy.
It's like
So that's
frizzy.
why. Yeah. So that's why it's not gonna work unless he flat ironed it. He has to flat iron it. You have to flat iron it, and then you
Okay,
put the curls in, and then you have to spray it a lot because it won't hold.
I see.
And then you keep it really curly, and then during the time that, you know, like maybe 5 o'clock or 4 o'clock, it will die down. Like the curls would, you know, settle down. I mean, not die down.
Yeah. I'm scared to use the wand because there's like no,
You
what do you
can
call
use
this?
they come in the
The
gloves.
gloves.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So you can use that.
So Karen Miranda says she loves it. And she also
Hi,
said that,
Karen. Yes.
the hair rubber, hair
Oh,
tie.
yeah,
How do
yeah.
we forget?
Yeah, it's hair tie. Yeah, sorry, I forgot.
She said LOL. And then she said for the bandana, she
Yeah.
said paño, the paño.
Yes, it's paño, guys. Yes, yes. I don't know what's going on with me. I'm sorry.
That's so funny. No, but that's great. You know, it's always when you have to do your own hair for like an event, like I would rather pay somebody to do it than do it myself.
I want to pay someone to do
Honestly.
my hair.
Honestly.
Yeah.
Like I don't I mean if I can do the simple curls, like if it's an event that's not like a big event, like it's just a birthday party or whatever, I'll curl myself. But if it's like a show, like a big show, I get my hair done.
Yes, yes, you have to.
I have
You
to,
know, they say
yeah.
hair is the crowning glory, right? So when you're a professional and you face people, you have to make sure that your overall look is.
Yes. Oh, I super prepare all the time. Like I have to have a new dress. I need to like, I need to my nails need to be, it's a full prep. It's a full thing for me, especially when I do weddings, right?
Yes,
Like,
yes, exactly.
but you can't overshadow the wedding part. You can
Yeah,
overpower.
that's true.
So, yeah, but Karen Miranda is asking, where were you at my wedding?
Oh, when was your wedding? I hope I
Where
wasn't.
was your
Sorry.
I know you're so quick. So when you do what do you call it? When you do hair for brides and a bridal party, do you have an assistant or is it just you?
If it's I can do six. At one point, I did 13 people.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and I didn't eat the I didn't eat, but most of them are titas, mom, so they have short hair, and the bridesmaid had just, they just want like a fast half updo, and have
Yeah.
the bride. But I don't advise a hairstylist to do that. I think you should hire someone. Yes, I and I can do 6, and then I would hire for the next
Oh
group.
yeah, that and that's what I wanted to ask you. So, do you have um your own team, or you have just a pool of other hairstylists that you work with?
I have a. I don't know if it's called a team. Probably it is, but I only have a few trusted people that I work with because I train them and I want them to have the same style as the way I do it. I mean, obviously they would know how to do it, but the way I treat my clients, it's not gonna be the same. But
Mm-hmm.
still, you know, it's like when you say gStylist, you would know that okay, this is how she works. So the people who would work for me has to be in that same like level or like they also cater in a way I treat my clients. That's
Which
how
is good.
yeah, that's how I would say.
And
Also
I think,
I'm very specific with how I curl hair.
mm-hmm.
So I'm very specific with the people that I work with. If they curl the same way as me, then for sure. If not, if I see your curls looking like something else, then no, I'm sorry, I have to fix it. Or I would say, oh, I'm gonna touch it up for you. But so far, no. My teammates are. We've done a few training. They have to come here, and we have food, and I teach them how I curl, and I show them like the
Oh
basics.
my gosh, that's so cool. I'd like to be in one of your trainings.
Yes, for sure. Like I mean, for me, like a lot of people are asking me, why would you share it for free your talent or your skills? I mean, even if I
Yeah,
teach you everything that I know, you're not me. You're not. Even if you catch up to me, it's my pleasure to see you grow. I'm excited for. I know eventually someone out there would be better than G Stylist, or there is already people who's already better than G Stylist, but G Stylist is
no, but yeah, we talked about this already. Remember,
yeah,
gStylist is
G
gStylist,
Stylist
and you
exactly.
have your trademark, right? Like in everything we do or in any industry we're in, we're always uniquely us, right? So
Yeah,
just because we think maybe somebody could be better than us, it's not about being better than us, it's
yeah,
what we offer,
yeah.
right?
And
So
you know what? With any industry, the world is big. You can. There's always room for
growth.
another person, for another artist, because you know what?
Yes.
This is what I was telling myself. Sometimes, I get insecure. I'm not perfect as a person, like as an artist or as a mom in general. I have insecurities. I'm gonna admit to you, but I
We
always
all
remind
do.
myself the world is big. There's always a room for another person to be like you, and it's okay. You guys can all share. You have your own specific thing, and this person will be good at this, and you'll be good at that, and you can. I can only compete with myself, like. Me
It's true.
yesterday, tomorrow would be better, always getting better. Like with
Yes.
everything that we do as a mom, as a this, as that, I think I always tell myself tomorrow, like especially too when I see a work that I did and I feel like in pictures, like, oh, I could have done better. Okay, then tomorrow do it better. You know what I mean? That's just how like I see things now. Like now that I'm older compared to, when I was starting
Mhm.
being in the industry.
But you know what? You actually, before I get to, there's a question here for you. But before I get to the question, it's interesting that you say that the only person that we're competing with is ourselves. That is so true. And you know what? It took me a very long time to really realize that, because I was very insecure as well. Like we all have our insecurities. And when I listen to other hosts sometimes,
Yes.
I'm like, oh my god, she's so good, like I want to be like her. Like with me now, it's like watching different kind of TV hosts and their styles, or different YouTubers and
Yes.
their style. But and even looks, like, oh my god, she's so pretty,
Yes.
like,
When you
and
picture like
and
that, yeah.
yeah, and it's like, I want my hair like that, I want to look like that, she's so pretty. But at the end of the day, we are all unique, and
Yes.
we're all, we need to kind of look past that insecurity,
Yeah.
right? But I mean, it's human to be insecure.
Yes. Yeah.
And
And I
once you,
think I was thinking about that. Like I think the other day, because I now write in my on my diary, and the other day I was feeling like, this girl is just so pretty. Like I want to wear something. Like I was telling myself, no, stop that. Like I wrote in my diary that it's okay what I'm feeling, and I'm gonna change my attitude towards it. Like what can I do for me to be better? Like
Mhm.
look at like what is it that I like about her? What about me? Like what is it that I like about me? Like it's up to you how you look at things, right? Yeah.
Yeah, and I think this all comes to self-love. Like I
Yeah.
think it's all about loving yourself, and it's sometimes hard to do, right?
Oh my
Because
God, yes, obviously, yeah.
we do a lot of self-sabotaging and all
Yes,
that stuff. And I too, I journal. I do a lot of journaling,
yes,
and it helps me so much.
yeah,
And I think I'm at that point now where my confidence level is actually better than it ever was.
or
And
yeah,
I think it has a lot to do with just getting rid of the outside noise and like knowing that just because it looks good on social media doesn't mean it's reality.
yeah.
Okay.
And also
Um,
like we have to celebrate that that person probably worked hard for that. She probably put a lot of self-love to herself. That's why she's feeling good. She want to post that. So maybe we can do that to ourselves as well. Like,
yes.
okay, tomorrow what can I do to make me feel better? Then I can post
Yeah.
like that as well. you know
And I think every day we learn. Every day is learning. It's all about learning. But and also, and I think I've mentioned this in many of my live chats, is everything we do is a choice,
yes,
right? So everything we do is a choice and a
yeah,
choice that we make.
yeah,
So if we don't like something, then change it,
yes,
right? Like there's so much I think nowadays there's a lot more resources out there where they talk a lot about really admitting like who you are really like inside, like do you even know who you are, right? And we tend to judge other people, but then we don't look at ourselves, right?
yeah,
So that was always a thing for me. Like I now know that before you judge, I mean, look at yourself first, right? Could
mhm,
you really look in the mirror and say, I'm pretty, I'm beautiful, I'm blessed, I'm grateful? You
yeah.
do self affirmations every day and it will
I do
help
too.
you,
Yeah, I
right?
yes.
it and it took me such a long time to be able to look in the mirror and say,
Okay.
I'm
Yes.
beautiful, I'm worth it, I
Yeah.
deserve this, I'm blessed. Like,
Mhm.
because I had, and I think it does start from you. It starts from
Yeah.
loving yourself. It starts
Yeah.
from, just knowing who you are and knowing that you, y- you're better. You're meant to be better. And I always say that you're meant to be better. You're meant to be bigger. And before you can do that, before you can actually face yourself in the mirror,
Yeah.
um, you really have to go through so much transformations. And it's always a switch in the mindset. It's all about mindset,
Yes.
right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Um, and yeah, so we all have our insecurities, and it's always the first step is always admitting. The first
Yeah.
step is always admitting to our
Accept
mistakes,
it.
like a lot. There's a lot, right? There's a lot of self love and all that stuff. But anyways, we got a little off topic, but that's okay. There
Yeah.
is a question here from Anne Marie. What is the best shampoo for falling hair?
Oh, okay. I know there's a product called Nioxin. Nioxin is a brand that is specifically for people who have alopecia, like thin hair, falling hair. Yeah, and also I know a few friends of mine who are doing Monet. So yeah, I think those are the two top on my head. Like I know that are specifically for thinning hair. Now I haven't really tried Monet. I've only tried their the tousled texturizing spray. So I can't really say that it's, it's the best, but a lot of people are saying it is, like, from social media. But yeah, from the top of my head, Nioxin and Monet. And then
So Naya,
Nioxin, it's Nioxin, and then the
and
other,
where can she get Nioxin? So Anne Marie, it's Nioxin, and you
yes.
could get that at Walmart, I think, and
I'm
Shoppers,
not
right?
sure if they have that on in Walmart, but I've seen one Shoppers, and then also they have Sally's Beauty Supply, or
Okay.
probably online. I'm not sure. And also,
Okay.
too, let me say this. I'm not totally like a health buff, but I read a lot about like health and stuff like that. But it's also like the way we eat food, the way like whatever we put in our body, it has something to
The
do with our
diet.
skin,
Your
and yeah,
diet.
like our hair and then our nails. You can also try. I remember now. Biotin. It's not a
I've
shampoo.
heard about that.
It's like a vitamin. That's what they
Mm,
said. That like really works for losing hair and stuff like that.
mm.
What else? Yeah, like if you're going to have a shampoo, if you don't want to buy Nioxin or whatever, you can start by eliminating what do you call that, alcohol and sulfate and stuff like that in your shampoo. Like when you buy shampoo, try to see the ingredients. Like if you don't understand what it is, then toss it out. Don't use it on your hair because it's your hair. Really, yeah.
Yeah. So Nioxin or biotin. Yeah, biotin is
Well,
a
biotin
supplement.
is a vitamin. It's a supplement.
It's a supplement.
Favorite shampoo, Nioxin, and the other one is is it Monet? Monet, yeah. Monat, and the other one is Nioxin. I hope I answered your question.
Anne-Marie, do you have any other questions? Did she answer your question? Or so it's Nioxin. And you know what? You're the second person today that told me about Monet. Monet?
Monet, is it Monet? Yeah,
Monet.
yeah.
Yeah.
Apparently,
Okay.
it's really good. Like they have a huge there's a lot of products in there, shampoo, conditioner, everything they have, like, yeah. So yeah.
Yeah, no, because Monet, somebody said they have good eye cream.
Oh, yes, because I think they have face stuff as well.
They have face stuff as well. Yes. Okay. So, does anybody else have any other questions with regards to hairstyling or with regards to hair before we move on?
Or you can just comment there, and
Yeah,
then
just comment and we're just going to continue. So, just comment. Um, gStylist again, GC Lifestyle
please curl my
says,
hair.
I curl my hair, gStylist. His hair's short
Okay,
now. I don't know
grow
what
it
he's
long,
saying.
and I'll curl it for you.
His hair is short. Before, when it was long, that would have been funny actually.
Yeah.
Okay, so thank you so much, G Stylist. Oh, Anne-Marie said thank you.
Okay.
Um, Thank you so much, Gretch, about for hair. Now let's move quickly. I know that you have another passion. I know hair is not really your passion. I know you have a real passion, and that is DIYs. So for those of you who don't know what DIY it stands
Wait,
for do it yourself. So you know what? That seems to be the norm now during the pandemic. And I did see a a vlog of yours where you guys did a DIY. I think it was by your front door, like your foyer,
oh yes,
right?
yes, like the art
Um,
thing.
yeah, that's really good. That
Yeah.
was actually really good. What is your upcoming projects? Your upcoming DIY projects?
Okay, so our bedroom is done. It's finished. I might make over again our walk-in closet, but that would be for other videos coming up. But this project, the next video that we will put up is my daughter's bedroom, specifically her closet. She doesn't have a walk-in closet, however. our house is 30 years old, so that's probably what, in the 80s. So
Oh,
the
wow.
vintage is it's very very old style, and that's our biggest project with me, because I started minimalism maybe what, 2 years ago, but I'm not fully. I wouldn't say I am a full minimalist person. However, I would say maybe I'm in between, but I'm working on going full minimalist probably eventually. So the reason why I don't want to have, or the reason why I'm fixing her closet is because I want to have it organized where my younger daughter would be able to put things back in order, so that they are able to clean it themselves. So that's how we're going to organize their closet. So there would be a space for school supplies, for toys, and for clothes. So that's my big project coming up. Yeah.
Wow. That is a big, that's like a, what was her name?
Marie
Condo.
Kondo. Yeah, Marie Kondo.
Yeah, very condo. That's a lot of work. You know what? I can't wait for that
Thank you.
because I'm going to watch it.
Thank you. Also,
I need
with this project, I want to not spend so much. So we have a lot of things. Before, I used to decorate for weddings, not weddings, sorry, like some small events and also photo shoots. So I have those tubes that you use for, I don't know, for water, and then we have a lot of those that we use for like a decoration. So we're going to recycle those so that we don't
Okay.
have to buy much, and we're going to recycle our old woods as well. So hopefully we will have,
Oh,
we my goal is not to buy anything as much as possible. That's a
yeah.
Tito Pat's challenge too.
Oh, Tito Pat.
Yeah, poor
Tito
Tito
Pats.
Pat. Poor Tito
Um,
Pat always having to do a lot of things for me.
but that's okay. It's always good to be with somebody who's handy because then you balance each other out,
Yeah.
right?
And also
Um,
too, I said to him, listen, my hands are precious. This is for hairstyling, and I don't
yeah.
want any nails and like hammers on it. So you do
Yes.
what you have to do, and I'll tell you what I want you to do. That's how it works, right? So
Yeah, you just dictate, you just say, I want this there, I want this there, and there you go, right?
yeah.
Um, so Anne Marie was saying she's using mane and tall. Wait, mane and tall or
Mane and tail.
mane and tail. She said
Yes,
it's for the caballo, shampoo ng
yes.
caballo. Yeah.
Yeah. So how is it working? Because I
Well,
know
her hair's falling out.
from it.
I guess. Anne Marie, is your hair falling out from it? Can you
Because
comment and
before,
let us know?
because before Nioxin and Monet came along, mane and tail is the thing that they said works. I haven't tried it myself, I would say.
Oh, yeah, Anne Marie, is your hair falling out because you're using mane and tail, or is it because, or did you just start using mane and tail because you heard that it
Yeah.
works?
Also,
So
too,
comment below and let us
you should
know.
also ask your doctor about it.
Yeah, but I think a lot of what's happening to our bodies is because of our diet.
Also, too, because we're stressed too, right?
Yeah, and when
Yeah.
you're stressed, my
Hormones.
hair is always falling out, but I have so much hair that it's okay.
Yeah, I have a lot of hair too. That's why I've never used. That's why I don't have any products to say that works for falling hair, because
Yeah,
50,000 hair there. I still have a lot to spare
I'm okay. I'm
everyone.
okay with
I wish I could
with
share
hair
with
falling out.
everyone. Yeah.
Okay, so you're gonna do some bedroom reno, I mean
Yeah.
bedroom makeovers.
Yeah.
When it comes to do it yourself, where do you get your ideas or where do you find the resources? Like, do you go to Home Depot? I mean, I don't even know the first thing. Do you go online and check, what tools or materials do we need to make this happen?
So basically, I look at ideas first. Oh well, I have to pinpoint. Okay, which project in my house. I don't just renovate because I want to. Like, it started because I need something done. It's always about functionality for me. If it if it's just there for decoration, I used to do that and then I stopped. I was like, okay, I clean the house, there's dust, and it's if it's not functional, I don't want to put it there. So for me,
Mhm.
it's always something. If I decorate something, it has to have a purpose. It has to have
Mhm.
meaning to me. So I always I look at something in the house and like, this needs to be here because it serves a purpose. And then I look online, specifically Pinterest, or I just Google stuff, or sometimes you get inspiration from Instagram. And then I ask Pat, okay, how, if I want this done, what do we need to buy? And he tells me that, okay, we need to go to Home Depot, Rona's, Walmart would sometimes have a small section for um, hardware stores, and we have a tile place here in Durham. We have a wood like people, like, we have a lot of like connections because of his work.
Mhm.
Yeah, and basically, yeah, you go to Home Depot. There's another one, like a home hardware store. Yeah. So
Sorry, because Ate Mitch said Pat is Bob. Bob the Builder?
yes, that's why
I'm
it's
thinking
called
Bob the
Bob.
Builder.
Yeah, Bob is Bob the Builder. Pat is Bob.
Bob the Builder. Pat, Tito Pat is Bob the Builder.
Yeah. You know what?
Yeah,
I
Pat
asked
is
Pat, I also asked Pat, am I making your life miserable by asking you a lot of things? And he said no. So,
Oh, he probably
yeah,
likes to do it.
he likes doing it. And you know what? I think he said, "Oh, I'm not into the camera or social media." But I feel like now that people are asking about it and he knows, he's probably liking it too.
Yeah, I'm sure he does. I'm sure
He's
he
like, "Oh, I
does.
don't want to be there," but then
Do you want to Karen Miranda says Pinterest. Pinterest is a
yeah,
good resource
yeah,
too,
Pinterest definitely.
right?
We
Pinterest is
have
my go-to for
for
everything.
everything, for weddings, for
Quotes,
photos,
weddings, engagements, like so many things.
yeah, so
Like,
many things, definitely, yeah.
you know. Okay, so Anne Marie said her hair is actually getting thicker.
Because
Um,
we can tail, okay.
but you know what? She washes her hair every day.
Okay, so probably, well, for me, yeah, I advise not to wash your hair every day.
Yeah,
You need
yeah.
the natural oil coming from your body, like from your roots. You
From
need,
your scalp.
yeah,
Yeah.
scalp. So you need that, and don't wash your hair every day. Eat a bit healthier. What else? Yeah, like I said, if anything, I guess the biotin would help. But I guess with biotin you have to ask your doctor because maybe you're taking something else and it might not work. So you
Mm.
have to ask your doctor about it. There's another one I saw on Instagram, but I don't know if it's effective. It's gummy that you drink and it's for hair. It's a gummy.
Oh, I saw that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't
Okay.
know if it's good or not, but yeah, some people use that.
So, Ate Mitch also said you're so talented. Um, yes, you are. Like, I don't know how you wear all these hats. But does anybody have any questions about DIYs or hair for Gretch? Because we're gonna wrap it up shortly. If you do have a question, I promise this time to read it before I log out or before we say goodbye. So, um, you know what, Gretch? I look forward to your vlogs. But do you want to plug in what is in the future
Oh
for
yeah.
your DIY?
So since Pat, my husband, aka Bob, has a lot of fans, more than me. So we've decided that, and a lot of people are asking me on Instagram, please post more DIY, and I'm confused because I'm a hairstylist, but then I'm mixing it with what do you call it, the DIY, and I feel like I'm getting myself confused in terms of marketing myself because I have two. So then I'm going to have a new YouTube channel called the DIY Duo, which is me and Pat. So my idea, Pat's work, okay? My idea, Pat's work. It's not all Bob. It's all, it's that's why it's called the DIY Duo. And we will be so yes, it's gonna be our new YouTube channel, and it's basically our family trying to save more money, trying to make DIY as a family thing. My daughter loves. She has so much ideas that I feel like
Wow.
she should have her own YouTube channel. Like she watches a lot of TikToks, and she has a lot of hacks about DIY. Like I can't, like, I don't even know all these things, and we
Do it.
try that on
Kids.
our channel.
Yeah.
Definitely, yeah. So and also our house, we love our house. We've been here for 5 years, and we're doing DIY projects room per room, and we want to show you all of those things in our
That
new channel.
That
Yeah.
is awesome. So, guys, stay tuned for that. Look out for Gretchen Cruz and her husband. We call him Tito Pat.
Yes. And
Tito
Bob.
Pat. Bob.
Yeah.
But they're gonna have their own YouTube channel called the DIY Duo. So make sure you guys look out for that. And do you have ETA or ETA? Do you have an estimated
When
time as to when this will
I'm
arrive
gonna
to
start
YouTube?
creating everything next week. I'm gonna start working on it.
Yeah, March is a
So I'm
great
excited.
start.
So I'm
I'm
excited.
excited too. I can now have both of you on.
Yes, because you know what? I told him, you know what? Ikaw I said in Tagalog, ikaw everyone's asking about you. No one's asking about me. So I guess I'll just keep you then, you know?
Oh yeah.
But you know what? I'm always having fun with Pat because our personality is like opposite. You
Oh
know,
yeah.
he's
Yeah. And
quiet and I talk a lot, and he has these talents that I don't even know how to do, and I want to showcase that as well because I'm so proud of my husband. He's
yeah.
come a long way from when I met him,
Yeah.
and he
That's
has a lot of
awesome.
friends too that's waiting for him to shine. So there you go.
So now this is his time to shine, and I
Yeah.
love it. I mean, I've seen your duo, your tag teaming in your videos, and it's so
Thank
funny.
you.
Like it's so good, it's so cute. And you guys balance each other out, and that's great. Like I talk a lot too. Goody's quiet. I mean,
And you,
but
yeah,
when we're together, we're not. I mean, we talk.
yeah,
So, but no, that's great. And for you guys to have your own channel, that's like awesome. That's awesome. Journeys with Mitch. Ate Mitch says, when you cook a lot, you should wash your hair because the cooking oil smell will stick on your hair.
yeah. That's
Karen Miranda.
yes.
Yeah, Karen Miranda says she wears a shower cap when you cook, which
Yes,
yes,
yeah,
you
that makes
could.
sense. Yes, yeah.
Or a hairnet, but even a hairnet, you'll still get the smell,
Yeah,
right?
because there's
Because
like rules on it. Yeah.
there's holes, yeah. And then also, of course, Ate Mitch says, nice show. Thank you so much. Like, honestly, I know we went over an hour again,
That's fine.
but you know what? It's just, there's so much we both, I think, just gravitate towards, and we just connect, right? So there's just so much that we agree on and so much we like to talk about that it just comes out. And these are things that we don't plan. It just comes out, right? But no, again, make sure that once your channel is up, you let me know so that I can plug it in. We can plug it in and we can promote it because
You.
that's going to be awesome. And I can't wait to have you both
Thank you.
on my show.
Probably
That
not,
would be part 3.
he's probably not gonna say anything. So
That's okay. That's okay. Because I do want to hear from him. Like I don't really have men on my show.
oh yeah,
All
that
right.
makes sense. So yeah,
So it'll be nice. I mean, I think I had a few, like maybe 1 or 2, but 3. But it would be nice to have a couple like you
yes,
two and talk about your team up and how it works. Like what is the behind the scenes, stuff like that.
yeah,
Because it'll be fun, right?
yeah, that's true.
Okay, so before we close out, I do want to ask you, since I am going to be starting my series on mompreneurs next month, you yourself is a mompreneur. So with what you know now, what would you tell your future self mompreneur?
Well, Gretchen. Okay. Well, number one, not only in business for me, is with anything in life. I think you should start with knowing what you want. I mean, it takes a lot of time. Sometimes, sometimes you're already like in your 30s when you realize that, oh, this is what I want. And that's okay, right? But when the time comes, you you will know what you want. You will realize, okay, how do I get there? And then when you're super ready with a business or opportunity or whatever, you decide. You're not you decide on it, you jump on it, right? Like Stephen Harvey said, Steve Harvey, sorry. Steve Harvey said you just gotta jump. And yeah, so I think that's what I'm gonna tell myself. Although I did that, I kind of like thought about it, but like not fully jumped into it. And also I think I'm gonna tell my older self, my younger, my what is it? Like I'm gonna
Your
tell
future
Gretchen.
self, mompreneur.
Yes, I'm gonna tell myself that, Gretchen, before you quit your job, you should have saved money. Because when I started a business, I did it cold turkey, which is
Oh,
totally,
wow.
which why it worked for me? Because I was hungry literally. We were only eating noodles, canned
Oh,
goods,
wow.
and well, we would have McDonald's obviously because that's affordable. But the reason why I am good in what I do, well, okay, I don't want to brag, but like I think I worked hard for this because I wanted it so bad. I can add so a little bit more there because I really I know specifically why I want it so bad and what I want from this. Why am I doing this? In between this, I would have doubts, and it's fine, it's normal. But I know what I want. You know what I mean? Like I want it. I want it so bad. And I know exactly what I want. So I wouldn't look, I don't have any other options. I don't have second option, third option. I said, if I'm going to fall, I'm going to fall there because that's where I'm going to be. And that was my mentality. And I'll do that. I'll tell the same thing with Gretchen again. And the only thing is, yeah, you should have, I don't know, like a year or 6 months to a year savings, which I didn't have at that time because I did it cold turkey. And again, if you want to do it cold turkey, maybe it would work out for you too because you would have nothing. So then you would say, I need it. I want it because tomorrow I wouldn't have a house or I wouldn't have money to pay the rent. If you would have known our story, me and Pat, it's not really dramatic. Like we were not homeless or anything like that. We were okay, but we were tight with money, and it's such a good story to tell because from suffering and then you got it and now we're okay. We're doing well. It's not a perfect life, but every step of the way, every decisions that we make, we do it together. And I wouldn't be successful. Oh, also too, I would tell Gretchen, make sure you have, if you're gonna have a partner, if you're gonna have a husband or a boyfriend, it should be with someone who agrees with you, who would guide you, who would tell you it's okay, do it. Because when I decided, Pat, I'm gonna be self-employed, so basically I'm not gonna work. And then he said to me, okay, do it. He never told me, oh, we're running out of money. You should get a job. He never told me that. He said to me,
That's awesome.
I'll try to provide for us. And then, like I said, just be ready, just be prepared when you start a business. Just make sure that you love the product, that you believe in it, or
Yes.
yeah, whatever business it is, just go for it. You decide, you jump into it and never look back.
That is so awesome.
Thank
You
you.
know, I took so many things out of that. And, being a mompreneur myself, it's the sense of urgency, right? It's your sense of urgency. You got to stay hungry no
Yeah,
matter what it is. Like I've always kept my hustle. I
yeah,
always have a side hustle. Because honestly, you are you like I said, and this, I think this is going to be my thing, my saying, or my motto is, you are meant to be more, right? And you
always
are
right.
really
Yeah,
truly meant to be more. And it's
always.
all about taking that jump. If you
Yeah.
don't take that leap of faith, if you're always like, oh, but I have to do this, oh, but I have that, you're never going to make that decision.
Yeah.
You need to make that first step. You need to take that first step.
Yeah.
You need to make that jump,
But
right?
then again, okay, this is what people don't understand. You have to have the decision first before you jump. You have to have the whole heart in it. Am I gonna do this? Do I know anything about it? What do I do? How much money do I have to spend? How much time? What do I need to do? Who do I talk to? Like for example, if a person in high school wanted to go to be a I don't know, like a dentist, I didn't know this before. You should know how much that dentist is gonna get, like pay, how much is your tuition fee, where are your areas, like are you gonna be only a dentist in an office, or what are your options? These are the things before you jump into a business, right? And then when you said, okay, this is it, I know what I'm doing, I know what it is, I know how much it's gonna cost me, what are my like inspirations, like where do I get resources, and then you said, okay, I'm really into it, I'm gonna decide. Once you decide, you jump into it, because it's hard to just jump and know nothing.
Well, no, yes, but you need to take that step, right?
Yes,
So once you
you
take
have to
that
take that.
step, then you would know, right? If it's something you really want, you've already set yourself up, right? You already know.
Yes,
I've always, you always need to be prepared, yes,
yes,
but
yes.
you find that you have the hunger and the sense
For
of
it,
urgency
yes.
when you have nothing,
Yeah,
when you have nothing. And I'm talking, and one day I will have my brother on, but his success story is remarkable.
yeah.
And that's just from taking that leap. And he always told me, if you don't take that risk,
You wouldn't, yeah.
and he just took the risk. He
Yes,
didn't know what was going to happen, but
yeah,
he knew what his goal was, and he was
yes,
going to go out and get it regardless of how he was going to get there. He was
yeah,
going to get there.
yeah,
And now look where he is,
yeah,
right? So it's all about that sense of urgency. What is your big why? What is your purpose,
yeah.
right?
True.
And you're such an inspiration. Like, I think what you said is just remarkable. And I said you were remarkable in my last show. So
Thank you so
you
much.
are, a lot of mompreneurs are very, it's hard because we're moms, right? We have kids to take care of, right? And
Consider, yeah,
with me, I'm standing tall and representing all the single mamas out there who want to be mompreneurs. Do it, because you're meant to be bigger. You're meant to be more, and you can do it. You can
yes,
do it. And you just need to really believe in yourself. And it took me so long to really
realize.
believe in myself, right?
Yeah,
Because you've been kicked down so many times,
mhm,
right? And you pick yourself up only to get knocked down
yes,
again, right? But it's how now you handle yourself in those times. So
yes,
you know what, Gretch? Like, you continue to do you, um, do the bridal hair, do the DIYs. You don't know, you guys might be the next Netflix show, okay?
oh my god.
On all these makeovers you're doing in your house. And just continue to inspire. Like, you are, I don't really know your full story, and I can't wait to hear about it, but just what you shared today, and just, you got to take that jump. You got to, and be prepared. Yes, when it comes to wanting to be a mompreneur or even an entrepreneur, make sure that you have at least a year's worth of your salary if you're going to leave your job, right? Just
It's
to
like,
make
yeah,
sure.
because it's hard. It's really hard. And also, too, I
Mhm.
want to add on the money thing, okay, the financial thing. My dad always tells me, and this kept me going during the time when I didn't have much, okay. Mind you, I was making sometimes I would make $500 in a month, and that doesn't cover our bills, my bills only, because I have debts too, because I came
Mhm.
from school, right?
Of
So my
course.
dad always tells me, it's not how much you earn, it's how much you've put aside,
Yes.
right?
You
So that
always
kept me
have,
going
yeah, you always have to pay yourself first.
first, yes. Which
Yeah.
always I always tell myself, because I also came from I'm not rich or anything, but we weren't we were able to my parents were able to provide for me, so I was
Yeah,
a good spend, like I wasn't a good in terms of money.
saver.
Yeah, I wasn't. I would,
I
if I
wasn't a good saver either.
yes, until I met Patrick. Until I met Pat. Pat would never buy a shoe if it's not broken or there's no holes on it.
Oh
His
wow.
would be old. And and before, when I first dated, I'm like, oh, but then I realized that that's why he's able to buy a house, he's able to buy a car, he's able to provide for himself alone,
Mm-hmm.
because he's been saving all of these. And it doesn't matter if you're able to keep up with the Kardashians, or if you're able to look the best and this and that. And I realized this, like this look is nothing if you're not full-heartedly, happy, or if you're
That is so
right.
true,
And
Gretch.
I
Yes,
realized this, and
yes,
sometimes I feel bad because I would look at these women and I say, I wish I'm like that. But then I always say, but I have my family, I have this, and I'm so happy that during all these like the business thing, like the whole process, I've learned to be humble because of it. Business
yes,
is a good thing to, for women who are thinking, oh, I should have a business. This is the best way to learn a lot of things. If you want to fall now, not when, like, don't anticipate the fall. Think you're gonna fall, you're gonna make mistakes, and it's okay, because tomorrow, when you'll know the answers, you'll know why. you know it's Business is such, it gives you so much. You put
yes.
so much to it, and it gives you so much back.
Yes,
That's
yes. No, and that is so true. You're gonna fall, you're gonna learn, but you learn from these experience.
yes,
You're gonna learn from these experiences.
yes,
It's not gonna be like given to you on a silver platter. You're gonna work hard. You're
yeah,
gonna work for it,
yeah,
right?
hard, yeah.
I think with me, when it comes to saving, I would have to say Goody. I would have to say Goody. I mean, he's really,
We good
it's
with money. Men are good, I guess. Some
I
men.
mean, with money, some. I mean, I think with him, it's more like, I mean, just now, like, do you really need that? Like now I second guess, right? Okay, do I really need that? Oh gosh, like when I think, I second guess now. So if
Yeah,
I'm at, just say I'm out at like the checkout and I have all these things, now I like eliminate, like, oh, I
yeah,
don't really need this, right?
yeah,
So I think it's good that when your partner too, it's good that you kind of balance each other out. Because if you were both spenders, oh goodness gracious, right? Like I I was never a good saver. I was when I was like single and like young, and I did save a lot.
yeah,
But then I don't know, and then life happens. You have kids, and you work so much, and it's all these things. But yes, like you learn all of these things along the way, guys. You learn about life. You learn about through your business experiences, and it's okay to fall. It's okay to make mistakes. It's
yeah,
gonna happen, but it's all about learning, right?
yeah.
But yeah, Gretchen, oh my God, I'm so sorry we went over time, but
Thank
oh
you.
my God, thank you so much. I am so grateful that you agreed to do a part two. Actually, Goody was like, oh, part three it is.
Well, we can talk
um,
about money next time. Okay, that's like a total, like, 1 hour topic for me.
that's gonna be 2 hours. We're gonna
Yeah,
talk for business. Yeah, there's just so many things, guys, that we could really talk about live. But yeah, like, if you guys have questions for Gretchen, let me know. There's like a few minutes left. But I do want to thank you so much. Let's plug in your social media platforms. So your YouTube channel is at gStylist, but look out for the DIY duo.
yeah,
Okay. And her Instagram is at gStylist. And she also has a Facebook page, gStylist. And this is her website, GretchenCruzHair.com. And I think you also have a gStylist
it
website,
would
right?
change, yeah, soon. Yeah,
Oh, it's going to change soon.
yeah,
Okay. So make sure, guys, if you're not subscribed to her YouTube channel. Please do subscribe to gStylist, and don't forget to like any of her videos, comment, and of course click the notification bell so you'll be up to date on all of gStylist's recent uploads. And she might be doing lives, you never know, sooner or later. And I do look out. I'm so excited for that. So look out for that. And if you guys aren't subscribed yet to Keeping It Real with Shay, please do subscribe. Click that thumbs up button, comment, and of course, click the notification bell so you will be up to date on all of my upcoming live chats and of course, most recent uploads. And of course, stay tuned for March because I will be doing live chats with different mompreneurs. So I'm sure you guys can learn from that. And also I'd like to plug in, I did plug in, I think this is at the beginning of the month, that I am now the ambassador for Abella Eyewear. So I did get my sunnies in the mail today. It just got delivered. Watch out for the unboxing of that. And also stay tuned at my next vlogs. And moving forward, I will be giving out my link so you guys can take advantage of my discount for Abella Eyewear. And that's it for me. Gretchen, did you want to plug in anything while we're here? Any upcoming?
That's it. Like the only thing for me is my social media and the YouTube channel that we're going to do with that I'm going to start with my husband. All DIY stuff, home, anything related to family, home, and DIY.
Okay.
Yeah. So watch out for that. It's gonna be exciting.
Yes, watch out for that. And I'm excited. I'm excited for you. And your next. You know what? I'm sorry, guys. I misspelled her YouTube channel. Sorry, and thank you, Goody, for, he told me, he's like, no, you spelled it wrong, like at the last, and I'm like, no, and then he showed me and I did, so I'm sorry. I do apologize. There was an error there. But yeah, so it's YouTube, it's at gStylist, so make sure for that. And of course, look out for her upcoming channel. Gretch, I wish you luck for your weekend, your wedding this Saturday. Again, thank you so much. We hit all my...
me again.
Oh my God, I love it. I'm looking forward to part 3 with Tito Pat.
Yeah, thank you so much.
I think that's going to be such a good thing. No, I had so much fun again. I think we talked about so many things. Yes. And we could talk more, I'm sure, hours and hours on end. But,
both of us talk way too much, I guess.
We talk a lot. I think that's why we can really do a good live, because I've never spoken this much before with any of my guests before. So this is great. Again, thank you to all of our viewers. Karen, Miranda, thank you so much. Make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channels for up-to-date live chat sessions, or of course new videos. Goody Camboy, thank you so much. GZ Lifestyle, Journeys with Mitch, Charlene Drums, Auntie Wing in Miami, Geraldine Condes. We have Glory REVECHE Vlogs was here as well. So thank you so much, everybody. And of course, I just want to say, stay safe, guys. Stay blessed. And don't forget to keep it real out there, guys. And I will see you guys very...
Thank you for watching.
Do you want to say anything else? And thank you so much for watching. Yes.
Thank you, everyone.
Yeah, so again, keep it real out there, guys. I'm like, I just want to keep talking. Stay safe, guys. Stay safe, stay blessed, and of course, again, continue to keep it real out there. And I will see you guys soon. See you later.
Bye.